This is something called a chilled water system. And the chilled water system has a chiller, and the water is being circulated through the building, and over there we have cooling towers and pumps. For all intents and purposes, the theory behind the operation of a large machine like that and a small air conditioner like this, it's exactly the same. It's all a matter of perspective. So for the first class, we'll be talking about the cycle. We'll talk about heat and pressure. As I said earlier, everything in this business is about heat and pressure. You have to know how to be able to take pressure readings, how to take temperature readings. The refrigerants are great because they allow us to create heating and cooling, but they're bad because they're bad for the atmosphere. I spoke earlier about the EPA 608 certification license. That is the only license that is required to get into the field. There's no refrigerant in this system right now, but if I come along and I take this line and I disconnect this, if there were refrigerant in there, the refrigerant will come out. And the refrigerant is bad for the atmosphere. It's bad for the people in the room, right? So we need to be very careful in the way that we handle the refrigerant. And there are many, many different types of refrigerant. So when you go to the different machines, you need to be able to say, this machine has this refrigerant, that machine has that refrigerant. There's going to be safety requirements, gloves, goggles, different things like that. We're going to talk about the different safety requirements. Then there's going to be leak testing. Does anybody know what this is? Now, one person in this room knows what this is? That is nitrogen. So we use nitrogen to leak test systems. If I come along and I set this system up and I finish, setting everything up and I put the refrigerant in and it's leaking, what is going to happen? The refrigerant is going to leak out, right? And now I have violated the law. Does anybody know what this is? It's a multimeter because we can use it to measure amps and volts and ohms and continuity. If this was live and I touched this and he came along and he tried to grab me to pull it off, now we create a circuit and he's going to get hurt. So it goes beyond just protecting myself. I need to protect the people that I'm working with as well. Whether or not you can give me the dictionary definition of what a volt or amp is, I don't care. I care that before I touch that equipment, I tell you to give me that reading, you're telling me whether that circuit is live so I don't hurt myself. This is a flared fitting. It's a mechanical fitting. But then we're also going to do welded fittings. What is this? Torch. That's a torch. Guess what we're going to be doing? We're going to learn how to use a torch. It's called brazing. We're going to braze with this. There's another one where we're going to be soldering. I don't know if we'll do it in the church. Maybe we'll do it outside. But there's 100,000 people with the EPA license, and they don't all know how to braze. So if you know how to take electrical